Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please stop your clapping and cheering and wild applause. Oh, you have? Great. Well, we're on the same path then. I'm in big trouble tonight. Stay tuned. It's a great day for America, everybody. It is a great day. People are shocked, though, today in America by comments that Bill Clinton made this morning. Bill said he actually likes seeing Hillary fight with Obama. He likes it. Then he said, I'd like it even more if they both wore dresses. Oh, wait, who am I kidding? Hillary would never wear a dress. The Republican candidates are campaigning in Florida. That is the state with the most voters in their 50s and 60s, or as John McCain calls them, the youth vote. They're down there. The good writers are still on strike, just so as you know. Archaeologists today discovered a 100,000-year-old human skull. Come on! 100,000 years. Can you believe that? We have a photograph of it. Do we? Yeah, there is. I mean, my God! Look at that thing. Can you imagine back in the day when that thing was roaming the planet, devouring cattle? Let's have a look at it. Yeah. Its tiny little front legs, its big back legs. Oh, man, that's scary. I got no friends left. It was a very big day for me, actually. I'm not kidding. Not kidding. I had my annual physical today. And I have very surprising news. I'm pregnant. That's right. I'm the Juno of late night TV. I'm sorry you had to find out like this, Clooney. Oh, yeah. My George. My George. My George. I'm not pregnant, of course. I did have my medical exam, though. It's tougher as you get older. There's lots more probing than there used to be. Usually, when you're in your 20s, you walk in, they go, how you feel? You go, great, they say, see you. Now, this year, it's scary, and I mean, there's lots of things going on, and I needed an X-ray. Don't worry, everything's fine. I'll show you the X-ray, even. We've got it here. There you are, that's me. Yeah, apparently I'm expecting an egg or something. Anyway, my exam was this morning, but it was standard. It was, a regular exam, but they used new tools. When they drew blood, they didn't use a needle, they used Bob Barker. There, I said it. I'm always impressed with doctors, actually. I like doctors because they work very hard. You have to go to medical school for, 20, 30 years or something. And during medical school, the average med student racks up about $500,000 worth of debt. Do you believe that? That, by the way, is about how much debt I got when I went into rehab. It was about the same. So I'm kind of a doctor in a way. I'm a TV doctor. I'm a doctor of... A big old doctor of crazy. When I was younger, I actually wanted to be a doctor. Then I realised, there was hard work involved, and I thought, well, screw that. The truth is, I just wanted to wear a white coat so I could attract girls. Then I saw Saturday Night Fever. I thought, well, you can just put on a white coat, you're done. Because doctors do very well with girls. And guys know that. That's why you always see guys walking around Starbucks in medical scrubs. They're hitting on the girl saying, I'm afraid you've come down with a cute smile. One thing you must know, though, the guys in scrubs at Starbucks are not the doctors. They are the orderlies that the doctors have sent to get them a cup of coffee. It's in the operation room. Scalpel, forceps, a latte. Oh, I'll just go and get it, doctor. No foam. Right, bring it back. I admit, though, I am a bit prejudiced against attractive female doctors. I have a bit of a problem with attractive female doctors. I know that makes me lookist or something, or a guy, but there's something about... Well, it's something about if there's a very attractive woman in the medical environment, it disrupts my ability to be honest. Do you know what I mean? I can't... Because, how are you feeling? And I'm like, never better, doc. I hope you allow weapons in the exam room, because these guns are loaded. That's right. That's right, doctor. These don't... I'm just looking after them for my grandpa. I remember once I had a female eye doctor. She was gorgeous. And she walks into the room and I turned into a cartoon character. I'm like... And she's like, you're doing the eye doctor thing, you know, better like this or like this. I'm like, it's all good, baby. It's all good. Whatever you got. A little blurry, a little sharp. It don't matter. Do you know when it's time for my medical, though, I get a bit hypochondriac-y. I start thinking I've got symptoms. You name a symptom, I've got it. Then I go onto the internet to see what my symptom is, and then I learn I have a very bad disease. Last week, I thought I had scurvy. That is a problem with the internet. You can confirm any erroneous belief you have about anything. For any tweaked out, not just medical stuff, anything. Any tweaked out crazy crap you've got floating around in your own little personal crazy land in there, you go on, there'll be a website where people who will agree with you, they will tell you, yes, you are right, they will confirm you're okay. Outrageous stuff. Like the earth is round, people evolved from apes, women can have orgasms, any old crap. It's true. It's all there. Look it up. There's a couple of girls went, what? I thought that was true. What's that I had then? Just an adrenaline rush. Do you know, a couple of months ago I found a lump in my lower back. And I thought, oh, my God, what's that? And I went on the internet, you know, to find out what it was. Well, I didn't do lower back. I just Googled men's bottoms. Because I thought, well, that's close enough to my back. I'll get men's bottoms, then I'll work my way north. And but I eventually found this medical website, and I convinced myself I had something very serious. And I went to the doctor, and he examined it, and he looked at me, and I'm like, give it to me straight, doc. And he said, it's a lump of fat. Like, really? That's gross. He went, yeah, it happens to a lot of old guys. I'm like, yeah. I know. I couldn't believe he called me old. That's why I hit him with my walker. I was so angry, one of the tennis balls flew off, right? Do you know what, as well? If you're a man, and I know some of you are, when you get medical exams, you know, when you get to a certain age, you know, it wasn't there this year from me yet, but at a certain age, you get the camera. I know. It's not so much the camera that worries me, it's the warm-up guy, the teamsters, the caterers. I'm terrified of it. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back with the emails, everybody.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by T-Mobile. Stick together.
Welcome back. Welcome back, my naughty monkeys. All right, I can't be mucking around with that nonsense. Actually, I can. I'll do it. I can't be. We got a busy show tonight. We've got a lot to get through. Do we even have time for emails tonight? Do we have time?
Yes,
yeah.
There's time, so open your mind for a magical ride on email.
Nice.
I've got blisters on me fingers.
Blisters on my fingers. And, of course, Ringo Starr is on the show tomorrow night. Ringo Starr of the Beatles. Tomorrow night, Ringo Starr. I don't know why that would make tonight's studio audience excited, but it has. Apparently, but I don't know if much would make tonight's studio audience excited to be... Oh, it was a joke! It was a joke! I'm just joking. I'm not joking. Do you know what? Actually, I'm very grateful you came because it's raining in LA. It's raining, and you know what? When it rains in LA, but you can see outside, it's pouring. Look at it. When it rains in LA, it's such an unusual thing that it's the news. Like the local news will be like, rain in LA! And they're like, that doesn't go at the beginning of the news, that goes at the end of the news. But they put it on at the beginning and then other stuff, but for rain! Oh! Stormwatch 2008. They've got a guy, a weatherman here in LA, a guy called John Stormy or something. What's his name? Stormy Weather or something. He's Dallas Rains. That's his name, isn't it? Yeah, Dallas. It's great that you picked to be a weatherman. Well, you should choose your job by your name. Like, my original name is Craig Proctologist. By Proctologist is an old Scottish name. Are you one of the Inverness proctologists? Why, yes, I am. That's code. Will we do an email? Yeah, all right, we will. All right, then. This is from Lewis in L.A. He probably wrote it before it started raining. Lewis or Louis. It could be Louis. You never know, because it's St. Louis, but Louis the 15th. All right. Anyway, Lewis or Louis says, Craig, do they make hybrid airplanes? You know, I don't know. That's a very good question. I wonder if they do, because well, maybe they make airplanes which are a hybrid of an airplane and something else, like a car. Flying car? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like they would have to have... No, they don't. Thanks for the email, though. That's right. Now, listen, this is from Tommy in Boston, in Massachusetts. Tommy says... Oh, Tommy, it's yourself. Tommy says, Craig, every year you help me win money from my friend John by picking the Super Bowl winner. I got $20 off him last year. Who's going to win this year? Easy. The Chargers. Oh, wait, no. Not this year. Yeah. Oh, I like this one. This is from Dane in Charleston. It says, Dear Craig, hey, can you hook me up with a fake ID? Oh, this is an interesting one. This is from Robbie in Flagstaff, Arizona. I've been there. It's a big... It's not that big, actually. It's got a railway line that goes all the way through it. You know, it's a big college town. And I was staying there one night, and I was driving over, you know, through America. You should try it. I stopped at Flagstaff, and I thought, I'll go and buy a book. It's a college town. No, I couldn't find a bookstore anywhere in Flagstaff. It's a bar every block. So if you're thinking of going to college, kids, I'd go to Flagstaff. That's the one for you. Anyway, he says, Craig, I still don't understand why you didn't have Kenny Rogers on the show during Kenny Rogers Week. What did he ever do to you? Well, we did have... I've got nothing against Kenny Rogers. We had Kenny Rogers Week. We were just so packed with Kenny Rogers activities that we couldn't fit him in. It's kind of like, people get confused. Like, I did this internet thing the other day, right? Or no, there was a thing on the show. It's been picked up on the internet. I did this impersonation of Tom Cruise, right? And everybody's like, what have you got against Scientology? It's like, I've got nothing against Scientology. Not a thing. I think the Scientology... This is freedom of religion. This is America. Anything you want. It's Tom Cruise I'm going after. Fair play to the Scientologists and all religions, but Tom Cruise is a legitimate target. All right, we'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back, my naughty monkeys. That was nothing like a monkey. Oh, no? Ever been to Scotland? No? Then shut up. Now, listen, January is almost over already. Do you believe it? Of course, that means many people are probably now struggling with the most popular of all New Year's resolutions, the weight loss thing. So here to give us some helpful advice on fitness is fitness and diet coach Ben Garant, everybody. Ben Garant. Welcome, Ben. Good to see you again. Welcome back. Welcome back, Ben. Now, Ben, why is it so hard for people to stay committed to losing weight?
Poor self-esteem, Craig.
Yeah.
I say to my clients every day, I say, hey, why don't you just start having some high self-esteem? Just because you're a big fat slob doesn't mean you can't feel good about yourself. For some reason, it don't work. I don't know.
Yeah, people are like that. They're idiots. You know. Now, I know exercise is important, but what?
Not so true. Not true. That's a very popular misconception.
Really?
Oh, yeah. What's important is keeping your heart rate up. I recommend the 3 C's. That's coffee, cigarettes, and more coffee. It's still very, very hot, Craig.
Okay, good to know. You also said cigarettes. You're not seriously suggesting that people smoke in the gym?
No. You gotta smoke outside like everybody else. When you're working out, use a patch.
All right.
I also recommend hanging out with those weight loss support groups.
Right, so you can share your experiences with others.
No, but because when you're hanging around with a bunch of real lottos, you feel real good about yourself, you know? Like, you really feel thin. I got a picture of me sitting next to a real fatso. Take a look. Look pretty skinny, huh? Look pretty skinny, right?
Well, the camera adds 10 pounds, you know, and then there's 4 cameras here. That's 40 pounds. Come on, all right. We know how you feel about exercise. What about diet? What you
just gotta avoid fatty foods. That's why I designed the Fatty Food Fighter Fanny Pack.
Oh, nice.
Patent pending.
All right. What exactly is that?
Well, inside here I have a delicious, savory cheeseburger combo. If temptation gets too hard to resist, I simply reach in.
Oh! Ow! Ah!
Wow!
You okay?
Never better. Electricity keeps me focused.
Over here. All right. I think I smell burnt meat.
Yeah, that's the battery cooking the burger juices there. No, that's my fingers cooking.
Yeah.
Next question. Keep
All
going.
right,
Boy, it smells good though, doesn't it? I'm going in one more time. Here we go.
Right.
You're not gonna beat me! You're not gonna beat me! You won't win! I created you!
I guess it doesn't work then, does it?
Yes, it does.
All right, good for you. Bang around, everybody. We'll be right back. Carmen Electra. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Real Time with Bill Maher. My name's Craig Ferguson. I'm standing in for Bill. It's what we call new rules, I guess. My first guest tonight, one of the most beautiful women in the world. Her latest aerobic striptease DVDs are in stores now. She doesn't do that with her fingers in the maybe she does. We'll ask her when she comes out. She also stars in Meet the Spartans, which is in theaters on Friday. Take a look. Carmen Electra, everybody. Welcome, my dear. Welcome. How are you? Yes? They're very happy to see you. I'm very happy to see you. I like your... What is that? Is that... It's kind of like a drapey cardigan-y
Yeah,
thing?
I don't know.
It's very nice.
You know, but I do have a workout video, so...
Yeah, you sure
I'm learning
do.
how to take it off.
You can take it
Yeah,
off if you
props,
want.
you know.
Yeah, you know. Do you want to take it off?
Yeah, I want to see your
What,
back.
abs?
I could work now.
Because you're about 20
When you
years
say
too
your
late,
back,
I was
you
going to
know.
say.
Did you have a little back issue? I
Oh,
could
my
work out
little...
yeah.
No, it's gone.
It's
Yeah,
gone.
have you ever had that?
You could do the workout video. Yeah.
Really? Does that... All right, does that... What workout do I do? Do I do the... this one or this one?
I think in the bedroom. The workout
That
video
one?
called In the Bedroom.
What do you do in a workout in the bedroom? I mean, I know I'm leading the witness here, but I mean, what are you doing?
Oh, we want to get into this right now?
Yeah, but I mean, do you actually have a pole in your bedroom and spin
I
around it?
have one in my living room.
Really?
Yes.
Do people come
You
around?
seem surprised.
I kind of am.
Yeah?
But then again, in my living room, I have a Gallagher machine.
So do I.
No way, really?
Yes, I do.
We're so compatible.
I know we are. And I am single now.
Right. So the pole then, what happens in the pole when you get the... what happens with the pole? Do you spin around it just for
spin
fun?
around, yeah.
Do you
Well-
invite people over and do they tuck dollars in and stuff
Sure,
like
sure,
that?
why not?
Really?
Oh, no.
No,
Not really.
But you use
You
it for
can
work?
come over anytime and use it if you'd
You
like.
don't want to see me doing that round a pole.
No?
No. Well, unless
not
you
pretty.
really need a laugh. You really need a
Yeah.
laugh. And then you'll see that little bit of back fat hanging out. That'd be good. The whole stripping thing's mainstream now, though, isn't it? It's
I
not...
think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I don't know when it happened, but I love it, and I'm very happy for it.
Yeah. I have to say I'm okay with it, too. There's we're all...
You're not mad at
Again, compatibility.
Look at this.
Yeah, and now there's two. There's one for the bedroom and one for in Vegas.
Yes, we shot in Vegas this time. I had actually a very successful aerobic striptease that came out a couple years ago that I
Right.
did with the Pussycat Dolls.
Oh, yes, the Pussycat Dolls. They have that show, don't they, How to Be a Pussycat Doll?
Yep.
I've heard
Yep.
of it.
Yes. You could watch that and dance around the pole.
I do,
It's a night of fun.
girlfriend. Yeah, I'd watch, and my George Clooney posters up and everything. That is fantastic. Now, have you always been very kind of, exhibitionist? Have you always been like that? Or were you, like as a teenager, were you like this as a kid?
I was actually very shy, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, so
How
I
did
kind of had
you-
to get over my
How-
shyness a little bit, obviously.
Yeah, you've done a good job. How do you do it? Or are you covering up the fact you're still shy?
No, I'm not so shy anymore.
Yeah?
I guess not.
No. I'm very shy.
You are?
Yeah, terribly shy. Yeah. Until you get me alone with a stripper pole, then I'm anybody's. Now listen, what about the Meet the Spartans film? What's that about?
Yes, it's a spoof on the movie 300.
Ah, right.
Yes. Yeah.
So, and the
Just kind of a spoof, waiting to get spoofed, I guess. The
What the-
movie, when you watch the movie, it kind of...
there's a lot of buff
to-
men in that movie.
Yes, there's a lot of
Apparently.
men.
Apparently, they say that. Yeah.
A lot of naked men. It was kind of nice to
yeah.
actually
And the last time I saw
wear clothes for once.
do you not take your clothes off in the movie? Because that's going to affect box office if you say that.
Yes, they all come off.
Yeah, all right, okay, good. Yeah.
yeah.
Now, what about the last time I saw you was in Connecticut
That's true.
at the Mohegan Sun Casino. What the hell were you doing there? What was I doing there?
I don't know. I don't remember. Do you?
No, was it or was it in Atlantic City? It was in a casino.
Yes,
Was it
yes.
Atlantic City?
Yeah, I think it was.
Right,
yeah.
right. It was. It was Atlantic City.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Whoa, that was a night.
We
wasn't it?
danced a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you
It was a
danced. I
nightmare?
kind of went. Yeah, they were opening a new club or something,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah. And they wanted you there, and I just managed to talk my way in.
They didn't want you.
I don't know. I think I was working there, doing some stand-up. But do they just kind of like invite you to these clubs, and then because they want you to be there because you'll bring people in?
Some, most of the time I'm usually invited. It'd be
Yeah,
weird.
Have you ever been turned down at a club?
Tongue down?
Turn.
Oh, turn down.
No, that's not what I. You heard what I said. You heard what I said. Have you? Because I can do that.
Oh, that was a, yeah.
Have you ever been turned down?
Maybe once.
Yeah, once or twice. Do you still do it? Do you still go out to the clubs and stuff in LA?
Occasionally. I don't really go out as much. I've kind of been more into staying home and
What do you do at home? Are you a cook or something?
ordering pizza, playing Rock Band,
What
or Guitar Hero.
Do you have
It's
a
fun.
Wii? Do you have a? It's a game. It's a game. The Wii game.
Well, I guess you don't necessarily have to play against anyone, but it's kind of fun when you invite your friends over.
I like the racing cows game. Have you got the racing cows game? It's
No.
fantastic. You get two cows and they're like, "Arr!" and then you race them. It's fantastic.
have that
Everyone
one.
usually when I play, everyone like they race cows and everyone goes crazy, takes their clothes off.
Yeah.
Usually I play
Sounds
at my
like
own.
a night at my house.
Yeah, it is a night at your house. Then it's a date then.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll turn you down.
Oh.
No, that's code.
Oh, turn me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we're done with you. We'll be right back. We'll be right back, everybody. Carmen Electra. Come on back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, my filthy pigeons. I know, I feel a little sick too. My next guest is starring in the hit film National Treasure, Book of Secrets, which is in theatres now. Please welcome Justin Bartha, everybody. Justin Bartha. Welcome, go please. Welcome, Justin. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. It's nice to see. I love your suit.
Thank you.
It's stripy.
Yeah, it's just two strangers in suits talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know I was going to wear a stripy suit?
I did. I called.
You called ahead, and
yeah, I called ahead.
This is Bob Barker's old suit. Where did you
Is
get
it?
that?
It smells like.
It's got that formaldehyde smell. Yeah. Oh. Tell me about the Book of Secrets. Get your hands off. These belong to Carmen. They're not for you. Have you ever made a workout video?
I have. I've made several stripper workout videos.
Really?
Yeah.
And how have they sold?
Not too. My parents bought them, and I'm not too good on the pole. Let's just say that.
That's good in a way. In a way, that's good. Tell me about the Book of Secrets movie. Did you have a nice time doing both of them?
I had a wonderful time.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun.
Do you know I auditioned for that movie?
You did? For which part? For my part?
No, not for your part. I didn't get it, obviously. The part. Who's the guy? Sean Thingy did it in the first movie.
Sean Bean?
Sean Bean. He got it.
The villain. You'd have been wonderful.
I would have been the villain. And had I got the part, I wouldn't have been able to do this job. So now I really wish I'd gotten the part.
Well, now you're America's villain every
I
night.
am America's villain every night. You're absolutely right. Oh. Are you a big fan of the Da Vinci Code type books? Do you like all that kind of stuff?
I've never read the Da Vinci Code, actually.
Girlfriend, you're out of your mind! It's sensational!
I've never read it. I never saw the movie.
I didn't see the movie.
Yeah.
No, nobody saw the movie.
So, no, I'm not a fan.
No. Are you a fan of Tom Hanks's hair in that movie?
I am. I'm a huge fan of that.
I love Hanks, I have to say.
I wore my hair like that for a while just when I saw the commercials for the movie.
Right, yeah.
It's
a lot of the kids were doing that, ironing their hair.
Really?
Yeah, I did a bit. My hair was too short. It just went straight up.
Just went straight up.
Yeah, it went Christopher Walken-y.
Really?
Yeah. Who's your favorite movie actor when you were growing up?
I think when I was growing up, it was probably Michael J. Fox, I'd say.
Really?
Yeah, I loved Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, he's very good, yeah.
You know, like the Back to the Future movies and
Yeah, I know who he is. I know who he is.
You ever
Yes,
heard
I
of
know.
him?
Michael J.
Ties.
Fox. Yeah.
He was also... and I like Michael Keane. Everyone named Michael.
Michael, you like people called Michael. What about Michael Caine? Do you like Michael Caine?
I liked Michael Caine. I still do like it. I mean, just the people that could do drama and comedy, kind of a little of both. Yeah,
Though that's acting for you. You've got to be able to do drama and comedy.
Kind of like you. You were one of my favorites.
I would do drama and comedy. I would think I was doing comedy. It would be drama.
You'd make them cry. Make them cry with your comedy.
They'd be like, oh, that's terribly sad. Look at that. Look at that sweaty man trying to be funny. That's so
I have the same
awful.
problem. Do you have a sweating problem?
I don't have a sweating problem, actually. I'm all right now.
Well, I've told everyone that I do have a sweating problem.
Really? Now, what do you use a lot of talc?
I do. I use a lot of talc, ever baby powder constantly.
Right. What parts of you sweat the most?
I can't get into that.
Right, okay. I understand, yeah. Is it a problem for you when you're working?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Constantly changing wardrobes.
Well, you work a lot with Nicolas Cage. He's, of course, a very famous sweater.
Yeah, he's a sweater. We we're both just sweating constantly, slipping and sweating. Where has this gone? What are we talking about, us sweating?
I don't know, but I kind of strangely like it.
Yeah. It's erotic in a kind of
Carmen
Electra way.
Carmen Electra's very attractive, isn't she?
She's not bad.
Yeah. What about Dennis Rodman?
Very attractive.
Yeah, very attractive.
Picturing them together, I always loved picturing them together.
No, I always like picturing them together, but then he leaves.
Yeah. And you walk in.
And I come in and she goes, save me from that great big tattooed man. I'm like, I'm right here, baby. I'm right here.
Right. Right. She's like, why are you wearing Bob Barker's suit?
And I'm like, because, you know, it's a dream.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of thing that happens in a dream. What kind of dreams do you have? What do you want to do with the show business career? What would you like to achieve in your show business career?
I've kind of, this is it. Being on your show is kind of the goal. I'm done. I can quit acting.
You know, you can aim higher.
Really?
Yes. Yes, in fact, it would be impossible not to, really.
You're too hard on yourself.
I'm not. I tell the truth about myself. I have to. Yes, it's very important. Don't get wrapped up in all this Hollywood business. Where are you from originally?
I'm from the Midwest. I grew up outside of Detroit.
Right.
And then I moved to New York when I was 17 for...
Really?
Till
for show
recently.
business reasons?
No, just go to school. I went to school.
Really? What school did you go to?
New York University, yeah.
New York University. What did you study there?
I studied acting, and I also studied filmmaking.
They have a course for acting?
They do. They have a course for acting.
What do you study? Like, you pretend to be someone else? Boom, that's it.
You just watch Back to the Future, pretty much.
Right. Maybe that's why it didn't really work out for me as an actor. I thought you just had to pretend to be someone else and you're done.
Yeah. No, that's pretty much what you have to do.
Right, and then there's the hair combing and stuff. You have to comb your hair. Like, for example, if you're playing someone from the 17th century, you have to learn about how they combed their hair then.
Wait, are you saying that you stopped acting because you didn't get the part in National Treasure?
Yeah. The only reason I've invited you on is because I feel bitterness and resentment about the whole... You know what? I think that is the last time I auditioned for any role, though.
Are you serious?
I absolutely am, yeah. When I think about it. You know what happened as well? The guy that directed it, a very nice guy.
John Turteltaub.
John Turteltaub, yeah. I spoke to him a lot, and what happened was the producer, Bruckheimer.
Yeah, Jerry Ryan.
Turteltaub said to me, I want you to do the movie.
Right.
I'm just going to go and talk to Jerry about it. And then he came back and said, that's true.
Really?
That's true. I've never met Jerry Bruckheimer, if I do. But that's a true story, because I love John Turteltaub. He loved me. He wanted to be in me. The movie might have been a hit. Oh, wait, it was a hit.
Yeah, and after you punch Jerry, I think that might be the last night of this show.
That would be the last thing I do, yeah. Do you know, he's not even anything to do with the show, and he could have me cancelled just by thinking about it.
He's backstage.
He probably could be backstage. He could be out there. He's out there somewhere in L.A. staying out in the rain. Listen, it's lovely to talk with you. Congratulations on the National Treasure movies, and good luck to you. It's lovely to meet you. Justin Bartha, everybody. We'll be right back with the lovely Margaret Cho. Margaret Cho. Welcome back. Welcome back, my happy campers. I know I always say happy campers. When are you going to say something new, Craig? I'm never going to say something new. It's always going to be happy campers, cheeky monkeys, or badgers galore. I don't know. It's one of the best movies I've ever seen, by the way, Badgers Galore. My next guest premieres her new one-woman show, Beautiful, in Australia this February before beginning a tour of the US in March. Please welcome the incandescent loveliness that is Margaret Cho, everybody. Margaret Cho.
Well, thank you so much. I just got back from Birmingham, Alabama, and I was so excited. I've always wanted to go there because there's this very famous civil rights museum in the middle of town. And so I was so thrilled to go, and I went to get my ticket at the ticket counter, and the woman behind the counter looks at me, and she goes, "Now you cannot take no pictures in here. I know you people, you like to take you some pictures." I don't like it when it gets racial like that. It's uncomfortable. You know, I was on this radio show because I wrote a book, and I went on this radio show to promote it, and they're like, "Margaret, we love the book, but tell us, what was it like to make Charlie's Angels?" No, I'm the one from Grey's Anatomy. But I think because I am one of the more prominent Asian Americans out there, that whenever anybody has an Asian problem, they come to me with it. Like if somebody can't figure out their Sudoku puzzle, or they have ring around the collar, or they need some kind of alteration, or they need technical support. I've got to show up. You know, I got to drive down there in my Nissan Sentra, going 35 miles an hour in the fast lane with my turn signal on the whole way. So I'm in trouble right now with my mom. She's really mad at me because I got a tattoo. I started getting tattoos when I was 35 because I wanted to be like a suicide girl, but I'm so old, I'm like an assisted suicide girl. But my mom is really mad about it. She's like, I don't like tattoo. There's too much. I don't like. There's too much. I don't like. Meanwhile, she has her eyebrows tattooed, her eyeliner, her blush, her lipstick. My mother is very conservative. When I was a kid, she did not let me go see the Rocky Horror Picture Show with my friends. She had to come with me. And the whole time she complained because it starts at midnight. It's too late. Mama, can I stay? I'm so tired. Then the movie starts and she's like, it's just a jump to the left. I think because of my mom, I'm sort of obsessed with people who speak in a thick Asian accent, which is why I really enjoy getting my nails done. Because you're certain to hear it. They've always got really thick accents. And I went to this place called Paris Nails. Welcome to Paris Nails. Oh, bonjour. You pick color. It's mostly Vietnamese people who have nail salons. It's a very Vietnamese thing. I get that, because I'm Korean and we have nuclear weapons. So, I was really worried during the whole North Korean nuclear weapon crisis, because you can't mess around with Koreans, because we're crazy. We don't have nuclear weapons. We don't have nuclear weapons. But if you keep asking, they get angry. We will use them on you. We will use them on you. If we had them. I went to this other place to get my nails done in Los Angeles, and the guy there has a very thick Asian accent, and I had not been there for a long time, and I had lost some weight since the last time I was there, and he almost didn't recognize me at first, and when he realized it was me, he said, "Wow! You look almost normal."
Margaret Cho, everybody. Get well, Petey Pete. Good night, everybody. See you